want a tiny scoop of ice cream?
No.
Why?
All right, here we are. Welcome to Heart of a Mother and Sunroom Week. I am super excited today to chat with Christy, a longtime participant at Heart of a Mother and the Sunroom, and I'm just super grateful that you're joining me today. If you are watching this and you have no idea what I'm talking about, go to heartofamother.net and you'll learn some things, and we'll tell you more as the call goes on. But Christy, do you want to say hello and introduce yourself briefly?
Hi, my name is Christy. I have a companion that you might hear pop on and off. She is 7. She's my youngest one that I'm actively homeschooling. I have 6 kids ranging from 13 to 3. We started when the youngest was in kindergarten, and then I'm also a homeschool graduate, and we live in West Virginia.
Awesome. Awesome. We love Christy. Such a great perspective to have been homeschooled and now homeschool. And you're amazing to have all your kiddos in those tough ages, right? It's just a busy age. It's a busy season. So here at Heart of a Mother, we're doing Sunroom Week this week, which is why these interviews are happening. Sunroom Week is an opportunity for those who are not in our Sunroom membership to get a snapshot of what it's like to be a Sunroom member and just kind of get to know how it all works and also get some amazing support throughout that week. So we are nearing the end of the week and it's been fantastic, but I'm excited to have Christy join us for this interview. So let's talk a little bit about the Sunroom, but before I do that, ladies, I'm going to ask your mama some questions. To do like a this or that thing. Okay?
Do you know how to fix it? I have to answer these questions. Okay. All
right. You ready? Let's see. Are you I have to ask, are you a tea or coffee mom?
No. Coffee. Except the
coffee. Okay. Got it. Would you prefer to play blanket fort or the floor is lava?
I would watch.
You would watch. Oh, come on. No.
And which one would you actually have?
Okay, something a little more serious. Let's go to the Bible. Mary or Martha?
I have aspirations of Mary, but I'm a Martha.
Right. Gotcha. Science experiments or nature walks?
Either one, as long as they're with others.
Ah, social. Workbooks or iPads?
Workbooks. Or neither.
Neither. That's fair. Dino chicken nuggets or peanut butter and jelly?
Dino chicken nuggets. My kids are anti-peanut butter.
Okay.
So that would just be a fight.
Makes sense. This is for mom. Go to a book club or go to the gym?
Gym.
Ooh. And school's out at 2:00 or we're done when we're done?
We're done when we're done.
I don't know how to do
Last one. This is a hard one. Padre Pio or Mother Teresa?
How to do that?
You're good.
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa. Do you want to or need to take a quick break, or are you good?
I'm just gonna go do a game.
There you go.
Go do a game. Go. But take them all.
Aww.
It has its place.
That's right. It absolutely does. Yep, absolutely. I have no judgment at all. We use screens in moderation when they're needed and effective and helpful because mama's sanity is important. So, okay, let's dive into Sunroom stuff. Your kiddos are adorable, by the way. Tell us, so people watching, like, how long have you been a Sunroom member? Why did you join the Sunroom? What's that story?
I had a college friend from Texas who her Facebook comments would keep showing up on your page. And so it kept showing up on my page. And so it was just like this resource that I hadn't seen anywhere else. And so I asked her about it, and she praised you. And there's a very, very large homeschool community where I am. But in one group, everybody's set, and it's hard to like get to know anybody
Yeah.
and get like any wisdom or advice or form friendships or anything. And then another group, it was all littles. And so me having like a second grader was like the pro in the area.
Hmm.
And that doesn't work. And I needed somewhere to go. And I knew that there was older families that existed, but I like I couldn't break in.
Mhm.
Um, and I'd have to join a different co-op that I didn't want to join, that didn't meet where we were at. And so there was no support for me.
Oh.
And so I don't like researching. I don't have time for that. And so a good recommendation from a good friend, that's how it
That's
started.
beautiful. That's wonderful. I don't know that I've heard that story. Have I? I'm like, who is this friend? You can tell me later. Let's thank her. Awesome. And you've been coming to the sunroom specifically for maybe a couple years?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple years. That's awesome. So what's your favorite part of being a part of the sunroom membership when you're actually like coming to calls and stuff?
Um, okay, so I narrowed favorite down to three.
Okay.
The first one is that it's constant. Like I always know I have a place to go.
Mhm.
Um, two, like I don't like research. I don't have time for research. I don't have the personality for research. And you, Amy, and Stacy, like you've already done it.
Mhm.
And so like you're not gonna have the exact answer for me because that's my job to find in prayer. But from knowing what you know of me and my kids and their temperaments, you can direct me
Mhm.
to like a direction to look into. Um, and then the accountability, I'm really, really bad with resolutions. Like
Mhm.
I'm 100% not going to keep them. So knowing that um, I have a goal that I've set for myself that's attainable, that I have to like come back and say where I did it or not without judgment,
Mhm.
um, is really helpful.
Oh, that's beautiful. Awesome. It's good to hear those things because, different parts of the sunroom are beneficial to different people. And so that's just beautiful to share that. Thank you. So let's get a little more specific. What are some ways this sunroom has really helped you or something the sunroom has taught you? What is kind of my question? What are the like specific things that have stood out to you?
Um, a very boring one was
Mhm.
that like I had to schedule because I didn't make lesson plans. And so there wasn't and all my curriculum is open and go. So I never had to do any planning or looking ahead or grading. And like that's okay when they're little. But it helped me step it up a notch to require the accountability of myself and that my kids were getting a good education.
Mhm.
Um, and not taking too many mental health days. Um,
We need those though.
yes, yes. And also kind of identifying the different learning styles of my kids, and how to um, like you can do the audiobook instead of them reading the book, or you put information in and you get information out, but it doesn't have to be like it can be oral, it can be written, it can be a paper. The
Mhm.
the goal is more of the growth and helping them instead of, what's the curriculum say?
Yeah. Awesome. Those are good ones. Yeah, I think it's very easy to think we have to do exactly what the curriculum says. And there's something to that, right? We don't want to like go too far afield because then the curriculum won't work. But there are ways we can adapt it to work for us, and those learning styles is definitely one of those ways. So those are really specific, not thinking broadly, like from before you were in the sunroom, you kind of said some of this, but till,
Yeah.
as a result of the sunroom, what has changed overall? Like what's the one overarching change that you've seen in your homeschooling? Hopefully positive.
Um, I guess I want to say it's more intentional and purposeful.
Hmm.
Um, like I'm a very like check the boxes type of person, but that's not the goal of education. And so um kind of taking that big picture view and seeing you know, like are we touching all these subjects? What are we trying? No, that's not what I want to say. Um because I want it to be creative and fun and from the heart and not just a chore, but I also want it to be um anticipated and regular, and this is what you have to do.
Mhm.
Um and so I don't know. I guess you guys provided some structure with a heart in it.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Good, good. Yeah. I could say that's about right. We try to be very practical, right? We try to be very realistic and practical, but also, you know, gotta get it done. Gotta do stuff. Very
Yeah.
cool.
You keep the why in the what.
Hmm.
Look
All
at you,
right.
Mary and Martha.
We all try. Way more Martha than I am Mary, but we all try. Like we were talking that the other day that the consultants, we write the masterclass that we need to hear,
Mm,
right? And so when we are like sharing some of these things, we're like, this is because we need to work on this. This is because we know this to be true. We know that we should lean on the Lord more. We know that we should, have that Mary heart, but um, we have to kind of remind ourselves by reminding others. So, okay, so what kind of mom would benefit most from joining the sunroom?
every
Every mom, every homeschooler.
every mom,
Okay.
because nobody's arrived.
Mm,
Like we're all learning, we're all on our journey. We're all the needs of our family dynamics are constantly shifting.
hmm.
Whether it's you know, pregnancy, death, or moving, or just um, um, kids shifting.
Yeah.
Also, I think everybody's constantly moving, so the needs are constantly moving, and we're not, in ourselves, we're not equipped to know how to address those things, and
Hmm.
so we always need that village. And
Yeah.
so I can't, one who's
Makes
all their kids are graduated would not need the sunroom.
Would not need a sunroom. Fair. That sounds great. Then they can come be a consultant for us and help us out. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, one thing I love about the membership is that we have moms from every age and stage, right? We have moms who are just homeschooling their last kiddo in high school, and we have moms who have homeschooled like all the way through. We have moms who are just starting homeschooling from the beginning in kinder. We have moms who, pulled their kids from a brick and mortar school in the middle of the year and have been homeschooling maybe a year or two or three, or um, nobody's figured it all out, including me. So it's always good to grow. I like that. So what would you tell one of these mamas who's considering the sunroom and thinking, well, do I really need this? Is this, why should I join the sunroom?
Um, I dance around my thoughts. Um, I would tell them to try it because, you know, you don't know first. And um, if you try it and you have peace, then keep doing it. I mean, see, we didn't touch on this earlier, but you know, I've been in and out of the sunroom for on and off for, I don't know, 3 years or
That's right.
something. Um, and so sometimes it fit and sometimes it didn't.
Mhm.
And so um I don't know, like God speaks to our hearts, and if he's telling you, you know, try it, you feel a pull, then do it.
That's
And that's how we
wise.
do everything else.
Yeah.
You're hungry, you go eat. Like something's
Yeah.
troubling you in homeschooling, or you know, sometimes it's not even homeschooling. Like why the homeschooling isn't work is, you know, I think some of my questions have been about bedtime and eating schedules and occupying littles. It those things greatly affect
Mhm.
all the other parts. And so it's just listening to your heart.
Absolutely. And that's a good point about anything can be a topic because, I feel like at least every other call we have one mom whose goal is to go to bed on time. Like if we could just do that one thing, that would really help. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, like you said, you join the sunroom when you need it, step away when you need that, when you don't need it or you don't need, uh have that necessity. But when you're in the sunroom and you come to the live calls, like how or why do you even find the time to
Mom,
do that? Because that is kind of
Mom.
the one thing. How can I add one more thing when I'm already overwhelmed and I need help?
We're here.
First answer is you bring your kids because they're
Yes.
adorable. And we welcome that for sure.
um, yeah, and they've started to know your all's names. Um,
How do you find the time or make the time?
um, well, for me, it's screens.
Yeah.
Um, that's how it works. Or it's possible to minimize the interruptions of the littles, but it's I don't know. Usually it's you know, I have a question and I know where to go for the answer, and this is important, and it's not going to go away until I address it. And
Mhm.
um, so I come, or I just need to breathe.
Right.
And so I come, and you know, you guys just might be on background
Mhm.
and I'm listening. Um, or I'll text something in the chat. But you know, when it's important and it helps you and it's clear. I mean, it's always been clear for me that, you know, um, when I'm on, that it's the right time for me to be on, you know,
Mhm.
that this is within God's plan, then you know,
Yeah.
you do it. You might have to do dinner half an hour earlier, or you have you know, the dino nuggets and fries for dinner. Use paper plates. Um,
Right.
you know, you do that for a soccer game for your kids. You're gonna do that for yourself in I mean, homeschooling is a vocation that God's given you. So
Mhm.
you need that. You need support. He doesn't ask you to do it alone. So
That's very wise. Very wise indeed. Yeah, it is.
learning from you.
I don't know about that. Well, good. From all of us collectively. No, it is. It's a beautiful gift that you give yourself, right? And then your family benefits from it because you've invested that time. And we don't, whether you come on the whole call or part of the call or you drop, you're just listening and you're off audio video. And you mentioned earlier the point that like you can even email a question ahead of time and we'll cover it on the call. And we always send out call notes afterwards. You have that. But it's really important at Heart of a Mother that we do live sort of face to face. I mean, if we can, interactions because we cannot give good advice without getting to know you better without asking some follow-up questions. It's kind of why the internet is full of so many different opinions and advice, out there, is we can give the best advice when we meet you live or get to know you in some fashion. So it's
Yeah. And
valuable.
that's my personality too. I do better talking to a person.
Hmm.
And so it
That makes sense. And I love how you pointed out sometimes moms come just to like have adult conversation. That is totally fair. Or just to be in the room with other adults, right?
so, and it's also a good example to set for your kids. Like,
Ooh,
um, you're gonna want them to do that when they're older. Or
yeah.
even now. Well, now I dictate to them what to do it. But, when they're older, you're gonna want them to take time for themselves and to expect that other spouses. So
Right.
you gotta set the precedent.
That's beautiful. Well, I'm so glad that you're a part of the Sunroom, and I'm so glad that we have gotten to know you. It's been beautiful, and it's still would welcome you forever. Just I think that well, I know one of the things that it's very important to us at Heart of a Mother is to keep everything flexible and affordable, but that flexibility for busy homeschooling moms where you can't always make it. We do a couple different call times throughout the month so that if you can't make it on a certain day, you can come a different day and just try to meet you where you're at and then help wherever we can. So Stacy and Amy and I are always on, two of us are always on a call to the Q&A. And so plus there's all the library of master classes and all the wonderful things that we can go more in depth to teach in a different setting. So those are part of the membership. But yeah, we try to make it really, really flexible to meet you where you're at and help you with your needs.
And you have that calendar function. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever I look at the calendar, I can always see so I know when to budget in
Yes.
the time to meet it. I don't have to go search an email or your website. It's
Right.
automatically on my phone.
Right on your phone. You just add to calendar. Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, good mention. All right. Well, this has been a lovely conversation. I've really enjoyed having this opportunity because usually you're asking me the questions, and I liked hearing what you had to say. So thank you so much for taking this time to be here and just for being a part of everything. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you for your vacation.
Oh. So for those of you wanting to learn more about the Sunroom, if you head to heartofamother.net and click on support options, you'll find the membership there and can learn more about what we do and discern if it's a good fit for you or maybe a friend that is in need, as Christy's experience was, to recommend that. God bless you, Christy, and your family, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.